Okay, I'm going full content mode to fill my time on my downtime. Right now I don't have a job. I'm unemployed and unemployable. No, we're gonna open up a hair clinic in 2 months down here. So we just signed the lease, and I put together the team, the right pieces of our group, and right now they're doing all the work. I got one of my team members working with the architect to remodel the place, and we should be open in 2 months after all the permits. In about a month we'll start working on content, but for right now I got so much downtime. I'm about to exit out of my other failing business. Got into a gym here at like a calisthenics studio, and it's a year in, and we're at a tipping point because the rent is so high. It's like $5,000 a month, actually $6,000 with the peso change, and it just doesn't make sense. So we're trying to renegotiate the rent, but it's just break even or barely profitable, and it's not enough to pay ourselves out. So lost 25K on that. And I started doing YouTube like a month ago, just whatever, to fill my time, get more comfortable in front of the camera, to tell you the truth, and absolutely loving it. Talking about all my problems, talking about what I want to do in life, because I think I'm at a midlife crisis, like major midlife crisis. My best friend lives in Mexico City. Sometimes I'm thinking in Spanish, even though I can't even talk in Spanish, but Mexico City, and he is spending most of his time in Vegas, so I'm splitting the rent. I'm gonna go down there in a week and do some content, but right now I just have a lot of downtime. So finally starting to do some shorts, and it's healthy because it's giving me an extra skill too, because I'm learning how to edit and strategize content wise, which is gonna help with our hair clinic. So, hey, if you need hair, beard, I'm 4 months into my second transplants. I'll post a little video, and it's great, man. Got it down here, so I stole the doctors, and we're gonna open it up with the best doctors, the best customer experience, and all that good stuff. So when we're ready, I'm gonna put a super good video and convince everybody to come down here. And yes, Guadalajara is safe. We were at war for like 1 day or like 18 hours, but it's all good now. And it's funny because my ex has a YouTube, or did a YouTube, and then when she was here, we went to a lot of places and she filmed, but when she was here I was like, hey dude, there's so many videos you could do in Guadalajara, you know, and she just didn't have the motivation. And like, I'm like in that same spot. There's so much I can do here and content here, but I'm like waiting for my trip. So like, I need to get that motivation to show you guys what the food's like here. It's amazing. What the different neighborhoods, just life in general as an expat. I got a whole bunch of expat friends that I want to interview, but I just haven't found the motivation yet. When I go to Mexico City, I got a lot prepared to do there, and I'll probably stay there for like 10 days. But April 19th, actually today, I just bought my ticket to go to Paris. And so my motivation right now, I got 160 subs. So if you guys are watching this and haven't subbed, please sub. I need to get big enough, like at least 1,000 by the time I go there, so I can talk to people and be like, hey, you want to be on my video or my YouTube? And they look at my channel, or what's your channel, and they see at least 1,000. Like that's like the minimum to have any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of credibility. So please sub. I don't ever beg people for anything, but please. I'm gonna go to Paris. I've been there 2 times, and I'm just flying in because the miles made sense. Oh, Air France, flying blue miles, 60,000 miles from points from Mexico City to Paris, business class. The value of that trip is like $3,500 or $4,000. And so that deal, I've never seen a deal like that in my life. The first time, me and my ex we flew into Madrid from Guadalajara direct, and I used Delta points and through Aeromexico, and we got it 75,000 points each, and I haven't been able to find that deal, not even close, like 200,000 points. Did I say points or miles? Whatever. So flying into Paris, even though that's not my initial destination where I want to go, because I want to hit up a lot of Eastern Europe, and I'm going to go out to London, even though I really don't want to go there, but I need to just check it off my list, because ultimately my goal is to hit every country in Europe. Ukraine might take a while, but that's my goal. So I'm gonna go to London, stay with a friend for a weekend, go around. Hopefully she wants to do some content. She's a content creator as well. That's a cool thing. I'm actually meeting a couple other content creators, and it's fun because you're like in the same vibe, same whatever, same mindset. And then somehow I'm gonna fly to Eastern Europe. I'm thinking Budapest, and then rent a car for like 2 or 3 weeks and just smash everywhere. Last time I went to Europe, me and my ex flew into, where do we fly into? Paris, yeah. Stayed there a couple days, rented a car, and then just went up through like Brussels, or is it Brussels? Belgium, Netherlands, and then over through Germany, and then down through Prague or Czechia, and then back through Luxembourg, and then back to France. It was a lot of driving, but like, dude, we had awesome experiences, awesome memories. It was awesome. Even though I wanted to do the Eastern European trip, but like, when you're with your girl, it's just like, hey, whatever you want to do, whatever you. She really wanted to go to Germany because she's a hardcore like underground techno type. What is it called? Like that deep dark dungeon techno. So I guess there's some famous. Well, she tried to get in one of the famous techno places in Berlin, which Berlin was depressing. Oh my god, dude, we were there for like 3.5 days. Didn't see the sun. The people are just like, it's like zombie land. What is it called? Berheim or something like that. And waited in line for like 2 hours, and they rejected her because she didn't look. She bought a new outfit, and apparently they gotta, like, the harder you try, the less they're likely they're gonna let you in. So it was interesting though. It was interesting. We were trying to do video too, and the bouncer was like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here." It was like intimidating, and usually I'm not intimidated. I was like, let's bounce. So Eastern Europe, and just content, and just go explore. And this is giving me more motivation to go explore, because I can like have my memories. Unfortunately, like, I lost the last 2 or 3 times that I went to Europe. I lost all that content, and it just an unfortunate situation. So I got to remake these memories. It's I'm realizing now, like, to be able to look back on memories and photos and videos. I think just recently I've kind of been nostalgic about a lot of things, because I've been so like cold my whole life with feelings and all that good stuff, that I don't know why. I guess I never wanted to go through my old photos or anything like that. Not like I hadn't, like, to bring up bad memories or traumas, or it was like I never lived in the present, and I guess that's not the present, but like enjoying that right there. It was always looking forward. So I'm trying to change that about myself, live more in the present, because I know I don't. The last 3-4 months, man, working on myself so much. I went to a nutritionist, but before that, because I'm taking peptides, and I want to optimize my body, like with peptide optimization, anti-aging, longevity, all that good stuff. And so my nutritionist, he's a famous guy out here. Maybe I'm gonna ask him if I could put his thingy on here. Works with all the athletes, got pretty famous. So he had me go get 50 blood tests, like 150 different markers. Is that what they call them? Yeah, markers. And so they took like 6 vials of blood from me, and then I had to pee and then come back in the afternoon and do 2 more vials of blood. And then 72 hours later, they emailed me the report. I went through it with my nutriologist. What is it called? Nutritionist. And so we went through that for like 2.5 hours, and everything pretty much came out normal. But he was like, just reading it, he was like, dude, you have a lot of anxiety and stress. And I was like, yeah. I used to ignore that, but I realized that it's been so, like, I normalize it, that I'm just used to it, the stress, the anxiety. And lately I've been like, yeah, I have a lot of stress and anxiety. And because I have a bad back, 3 small herniated discs in my neck and then my lower back. So I have like nerve pain throughout my arms and legs and all that good stuff. So when I went to the back doctor, he's like, man, all these symptoms and what you're telling me doesn't add up to just having these herniated discs. So you need to get some kind of, I forget the word, graphia or whatever, some weird test to see, and then they're gonna like needle me with some whatever to see how I react. But coming back around to the nutritionist, so yeah, I have a lot of stress, and I've been working on meditation, swimming, stretching, and there's one other thing: sleeping well, eating well, no alcohol, quitting the vape. So long story short, it was an eye-opener for me because I realized how much stress and anxiety I have over life, over not just living in the present, over worrying about things, over my bad relationship with money, what I'm gonna do with my midlife crisis. A lot of what I've been thinking about in life lately is, and I've questioned this a lot, even before I ended up, right before I got with my ex, and we were together like on and off. Well, we broke up once for like 2.5 years, but I was talking to a therapist, and the therapist was telling me like, dude, from what you're telling me and all our talks, like Guadalajara isn't for you. And I think I just told myself that I love Guadalajara, which I do, but where I'm at in my life, I think I need something else. And she was telling me, you should go down to Mexico City, and I was looking for apartments down there. So and then 2 weeks later, I met my ex randomly. Now I'm back to square one because we broke up. So now my mind's like, all right, let's go explore. So renting a place, or my buddy's place in Mexico City, to spend a lot of more time down there. They have the big international community. I'm excited. I just got back 2 weeks ago. It's an easy flight, an hour away. And just really hyped up to go to Europe again. I'm really hyped up about it. I've joined a whole bunch of different expat groups to see the different cities and the different countries, and I want to just, I'm an adventurer, not like an extreme adventure, but I'm like, dude, I go with the flow wherever the wind blows me. I really don't know where my niche of my channel is taking me yet, and that's not something I'm worrying about. I'm just gonna do what I feel like posting videos and see, kind of, again, this is a hobby for me, fill downtime, and I wanted to see where it's gonna just take me, and I'll go with it. And I'm not gonna do something that I don't want to do just to try to monetize, to make money and all that good stuff. The one thing that I have going for me in this, and I think you realize that when you start and do a couple videos, it's like, what do I do next? And I think that's where a lot of people stop, because they run out of ideas or the creativity for content. And if I'm not good at anything else in life, I have a creative mind. So I have a million ideas of video content that I want to do. And it's just being in the right state of mind. Hopefully this week, I'm going to do a couple videos in Guadalajara. I want to show you guys a lot of things, the culture here. I'm gonna go to the barrios to show you guys how safe it is. Literally the barrios. I'll go to the worst places. I've been everywhere. I got my moto and just going and just, hey, where's the best tacos around here? And all of a sudden, I'm talking to the people in the barrios that never talked to a gringo before. And I've been in situations where like moms will come out with their kids and make me hold their babies and take pictures with them. I swear to God, I'll look for that video. I have it. One time I went to give out clothes. That's what I need to do too. I go out to find the worst areas I can find and give out all my clothes, and that's fun for me. It's like, that's one of the things that makes me the happiest in life. But I also want to show what it's like as being an expat here, and just from my perspective, I'm single, no kids, never been married, and for everybody, foreigners live a different life here in a different way. There's a lot of retirees that come down here and live wonderful lives off their retirement of say $2,000-3,000 a month, and that's usually they come down and buy an apartment or a house, so then you don't have that expense. And one of the cool thing about down here is you really don't rack up a lot of expenses. Like, it's harder, and it doesn't make sense to finance a car or finance a house. So most people own their houses and their cars free and clear, so you don't have that monthly payment. And then all the other bills are like way cheaper. Like I probably pay $15, $20 a month for my phone and my house bills outside of my rent. My rent is about $2,200 a month. I have a super nice apartment, but like my electricity, my water, my gas, and my internet come out to 961 pesos, like 50 bucks a month. And then just other expenses that you have in the States, you don't have down here. And if you want, you can live off of like, shit, $10, $15 a day, really. And you can get a nice apartment for $700, $800 a month. The key is making American dollars, American dollars, or having a good business here, which not a job. Like a lot of people come down here, or they're in the expat groups. Hey, I'm wanting to move down. I'm a teacher and I have like 53 certifications and being able to teach, and that doesn't do anything extra for you. Or like I'm a software engineer and jobs in Mexico. If you're gonna come down here, work remote. Find a job online, make a couple $1,000s a month, you're fine. And the job market is just different down here. The salaries are extremely low. Like the typical salary is probably about $800 to $1,200 a month. So, I asked a lot of people, or I asked in my expat groups, just curious on what they do to make money, and I was surprised at all the interesting way that people make money down here, whether they started their own business or sell things online or work remote or just retired. A lot of variety, a lot of diversity in the business owner expat community. So it was cool to actually see that. I had some good conversations, and there was actually quite a few content creators, and I'm gonna try to connect with them, do a little meetup and just kind of pick their brains, because this is like my new foray, and again, I'm loving it. And as I go, I think I got a buddy in Colombia that has a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers, and I'll post it on here. He's got his own little niche. I met him here randomly, and we stayed friends. I gotta go visit him soon. Anyway, and just doing this more and more, I think it'd be awesome to eventually meet somebody, to hopefully like a girlfriend or a future wife, a content creator, because I don't know, it's just like I love the creative side of it, and if they are successful at it, it means, you know, number one, they have a passion for something and they have that creativity, and I can connect with that. A lot. So anyways, guys, short video about nothing. Thanks for watching. I'll pump out some good stuff. Hey, that's another thing in this industry. You know how they say if you're a writer, you have writer's block. Man, you can get content video block. I had that for 4 days. I was doing quite a bit of content and just got finished and started editing it. I was like, nah way, just put it in the dump. You got to be in that flow. Well, I do, because I'm super, autistic introvert. I really am. So signing off for now. If you guys got any questions for me, I've been here for almost 7 years now. I've had so many experiences, not just in Guadalajara, but throughout all of Mexico. I've done a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of experiences, awesome experiences, some interesting experiences, met wonderful people, wonderful friends, and feel like just other level of quality of life down here, because the Mexican people, their culture, they really enjoy life with what they have.